What would justify her involvement? Is there any foreign nexus that you have been informed of?
We have not been informed of any foreign nexus. The job of the Director of National Intelligence is to be outward-facing about foreigners, not about Americans. And remember, many of the reforms that were put in place actually took place after the Watergate scandal under President Nixon, where a president was directly involved in certain domestic criminal activities that appeared with the Watergate break-in. And my fear in this case is it almost seems Nixonian. You know, if the president asked Gabbard to show up down in Georgia on a domestic political investigation, first of all, how would he know about the search warrant even being issued? That's not his job. And then to have the Director of National Intelligence down there, which is totally against her rules, unless there is a foreign nexus. And she has not indicated any foreign nexus to us to date.
There's been no communication with the committee whatsoever on this issue?
We have asked.
Okay.
We then subsequently found that this was not the first time she was involved in domestic activities. She went down and seized some voting machines in Puerto Rico earlier in the year. Again, we had no knowledge of that. And then the question of what she was doing in Georgia, there's been 3 or 4 different stories since it broke. First, she said the president asked, then the president said he didn't ask her, then he said it was Pam Bondi, the attorney general. So we don't have the slightest idea, other than the fact that the whole thing stinks to high heaven. And the fact is, Donald Trump cannot get over the fact that he lost Georgia in 2020, that he lost the election in 2020. My fear is now he sees the political winds turning against him, and he's going to try to interfere in the 2026 elections, something that a year ago I didn't think would be possible.
I mean, that's a tremendous statement. But just to clarify here, it was Reuters that first reported that Gabbard went to Puerto Rico back in the spring to seize voting machines. Was Congress informed at all, or did you learn about it in the press?
I believe the first we ever heard about this was from the press itself.
Wow.